Well, I've had a few bits arrive, so I can hopefully carry on and get this north side of this Loco yard finished. I just ordered a Pico level crossing, which I can get in hopefully somewhere. It'll be in this area here, into the yard. I picked up this, it's quite old, it's a bit battered, it's a small little resin building. I've painted it dark inside, so hopefully just tone it down so you don't get brightness. I'm going to put a divider in there to make it into 2 rooms. I'll probably just light one side of it up. I also managed to pick up this. Now I saw this in a feature in the Hornby magazine probably three years ago. I quite liked it. I've been on the lookout for one. One's finally come up, quite a reasonable price. So I'm going to use this as the main yard office. I do want to tone it down a bit still. I think the windows look far too white and maybe get some more grime on this. Just need to sort the inside out. Now, I know from some of the other buildings, these Hornby resin ones, they're pretty bad for light bleed. What I generally do is paint it inside, so I'm going to paint it black. And if I still get light bleed, what I have done on some of the others is I've lined it with electrician's tape, black electrician's tape, and that just cuts out any light coming through. So I want to divide that into 2 rooms, so I'll get something in there so we can separate it. Then I'm going to work out just whereabouts to get it on here and do the rest of the yard. So I've got some bits I can crack on with finally now. So I've had these signs arrive that I ordered. Various signs to go around the yard. I've named it Beechcroft, that's just the road I live on, so it's the Beechcroft depot. Various signs, warning signs, no smoking signs, etc., whistles. So I'm going to have a look at where I'm going to place these, get them cut out and mounted on some very small strips of plastic card, and hopefully that might bring it a bit more to life. Right, I've given the inside of this building a coat of dark paint. If it comes out very well, I've put a false ceiling in there and been able to add a little ceiling light. This divider here I've put in just to split the 2 rooms off. I've been able to then hide the wires above that in the false ceiling, bring them out this side, and I can just paint them and bring them down this corner into the baseboard. I have tested it, so there is no light bleed now. So I think what I am going to do is I am going to lighten up this area and get some interior into it. I don't normally bother with interior, but because there's 5 windows in this bit, it is really light, so I've got an opportunity maybe to do an interior. In terms of a base for this building and the entrance to the Loco yard, I might go back to this foam board, this XPS 3mm. It's got quite a good texture on it compared to the last batch I got, so it does look concretey-ish, if that's such a word. So I'm thinking I might do something around, making it a concrete area leading into the yard to this main building. Something I found out by accident when I was trying to glue down this XPF foam is polystyrene cement. When you put it on, just put a gentle bit there, it melts it. Found that out the hard way. But when you leave it and let it melt, it does create almost like potholes, where the concrete's crumbled away. So probably something else I could play around with, maybe get some different texture on there. So we'll see how that goes. think I've decided on the location for this office, this building, roughly there, which means where the double doors are to like the store and everything. I can bring the track out from there, take it up off that way to the back of the engine sheds, then I can just do some more work in this area and hopefully get this side finished. So back to this part, I've used some of the XPS board just to create a road entrance into the yard. I used some of the polystyrene cement just to melt some potholes into it, and I've used a crunched piece of foil and I've just rolled over it just to create some more texture. So that will just finish there, just an entrance in. The rest will be mud, scatters and what have you. And then in front of the main building, I have just put a piece, well, I've sat the building on some of the foam board and I've left some at the front exposed just to create like a hard standing leading to the main office door and also to the stores and the where the oil and everything's kept. And then the rest will just sort of blend out now into gravels, into earth, soil, weeds and whatever. So final stretch now for this part. I'm going to get these stuck down, get a bit of weathering on there and try and get this finished. Okay, that's the main office. Started to put some interior in. I've got a cupboard in there, table, got some signage on the outside. Right, so I've played around with a few different coverings. Just wanted it to look like a bit of a grubby area with an access road in. Then it's mainly like gravel over to the main office and warehouse. And then we're going down towards the shed. So I'm going to get that soaked, let it dry. It is decidedly colder up here, so it's probably going to take a couple of days that. Right, well, things are still drying. It has been cooler up here, but I'm pretty much where I want to be with it. I have ordered a few accessories for the depot from West Hill Wagon Works, still waiting for those to arrive, just to put some finishing touches in there. But I think for now, I'm going to call it done with this area, just so I can get on to something else. It's taken quite a while. Pretty pleased with the outlook, but there's other things I want to do. I probably just want to have a bit of time cleaning the track, running some trains as well, because I haven't done that for quite a while. And then I'll probably move over to this side of the yard. Oops, wrong way, sorry. And start looking at something for the diesels.
So I guess that's where we are now. Time for a bit of a break from this steam shed area.